Well, here it is, guys. The 356C, 1964. This is it. Last time we saw it, it had the replacement nose in the front, but this is where it's at now. So it does need quite a bit of work on the inside structural components there. So the trunk floor, good gas tank there. Most of the stuff back behind the spare tire well, pretty good shape here. Obviously, both fenders are going to get replaced. We've got some work inside on the mud guards or whatever you want to call that piece. And I think last time we showed rockers are going to get replaced. Floors are going to get replaced. The firewall, there's been a little work done there. I think we need to touch that up a little bit. But a lot of little patches around here. But good bones, and basically from here back is in really solid shape. So inside the engine compartment, really nice. Let's see if we can just take a quick peek there. It's actually in super good shape. We can come around like this. There's one little spot over here that needs some attention. The car obviously has been sandblasted, epoxy coated, and we'll kind of peek around this side. And it's on a dolly right now. So there's a good look at the project itself, but then all of these pieces and parts come along. So essentially the entire car is here. All the glass is in here, all the trim, steering wheel. We've gotten all the chrome parts re-chromed already, which is really a great thing. Chromers are harder and harder to find. The seats, interior parts, all of those things are here. All of the replacement panels are here. So these are nose parts for the inside there. These are all the little sundry bits and pieces for inside the wheel wells and such. New hood, skin. This is a numbers matching car, so there's some persnickety stuff there with the frame of the hood versus the skin of the hood because they do match numbers. New, I think they call these longitudinals, not rockers. Doors are in pretty good shape. A couple little dents that we got to work out. We'll do those. Those are the windshield, the door glass frames. The new nose there, new fenders. Again, the rocker panels are there. Some other little bits and bobs along the way, but very complete project. I think we got date code wheels, then the transmission is done, the engine is done and ready to go. I didn't really do a close-up of this last time, but this was rebuilt by somebody who is a 356 expert motor guy, and it is ready for the show. It has a really trick custom exhaust on it. Other than that, fully stock engine, and again, just restored, ready for the show. Basically, you can eat off of this thing. Really good shape. Then the transmission is the same way. I think it's been bead blasted, and then anything that needed to be repainted has been repainted. It was rebuilt, all the gears gone through, synchros, all that kind of stuff. So really good shape. One thing I haven't seen in the parts pile yet is a clutch plate assembly. I'm not sure if it's on the back of here. He does have a test stand with a transmission, so there might be something inside of that applies. But anyway, this is the project. You'll see bits and pieces of it getting worked on here soon, guys. Yeah. Forgot to show these. These are all the fasteners. These have all been replated as well. So there's a big stack of boxes here. Now here we are, loaded up. Going back to where we're gonna store this car. Yeah, the whole back end of the truck here is full of parts, and then back seat's full too. There we go. We're bringing it to its temporary home here today. Yeah, he's gonna live back in the corner by the DeLorean there. There she sits, just completely packed with parts. We've got it so that hopefully if they need to move things in and out of the barn here while this project is in here, at least for the short term, we got everything in order. And you know, we've even stacked the cart with things, so hopefully it's all compact. And then our motor and transmission are back there in the back, sitting off the ground, so that hopefully no rust, no corrosion. Hopefully everybody's excited as I am. It's been a long time since we've had a good car project on Greg's Garage channel, but hopefully this will reboot us here a little bit and we'll get the Porsche 356 moving forward. Well, here's a little preview. There we go, for those who stuck around. A little preview of what's next up. So the doors, you can see we got a little bit of work to do there. We're not gonna do any work on the outside skin of them other than maybe straighten out some dents until we can put them on the car. So it'll be a while, but we're gonna get all of the structure and frame of these guys straightened out. Here we are, loaded up, ready to go back to Colorado. We got the rear deck lid. We got the bumpers front and back. One of the seats, I'm waiting on the other one. The gentleman who sold this to me had it in his basement, forgot about it, along with some paperwork and some other things. Got both doors, and then inside the cabin, I've got some of the smaller upholstery items. So just door cards, and I think the rear seat cushion, whatever you want to call it, is in here. And then I do have a couple chrome bits that I was just nervous about leaving behind, along with the painted engine tin, just keeping them safe. So we're going to do a little bit of upholstery, and then I think we've got some body work that we can do on these doors, straightening a little bit of sheet metal and that sort of thing. There's some rot underneath here that we'll work on, just kind of getting everything squared and ready to go. Then the plan is to grab the Ghia and bring it here to Kansas City a little bit later this fall, and that will clear out enough room for the 356 shell in my shop. And with the shell back in Colorado with me, we will get to work on the full car and all the sheet metal work that'll need to be done there. And hopefully this winter we can knock out quite a bit of the sheet metal work and start the body work. And with any luck at all, I'm hoping I can get this thing painted and body worked in a year or two, something like that. It's all in your spare time. Kind of work. I have a full-time job. I also have a part-time job on top of my full-time job with the manufacturing business for Skyscraper Guitars and then Guru Machine Works. So I'm a fairly busy guy, but I do like to spend at least an hour a day on something personal that's helping out. So the last time I restored a car on YouTube, the comments and the conversation back and forth down in the comments was extraordinarily useful to me. Hopefully it was useful to a lot of other folks. So I'm not one of those YouTubers that just hearts all the comments and doesn't answer them. I don't know, I've got some opinions there. There's people who are too big for their britches, who think they can't answer the comments. I answer almost every single comment on every single video. I really do like that interaction, unless it's a crappy comment, in which case I probably say something about your mom. But we'll leave it there. Anyway, guys, I'm looking forward to this project, and I hope you guys are too. We'll catch you on the next one.